Come on, it's just a little bit short, this one. There we go. Three cards for Cancer, please. How is Cancer feeling? The Empress. Are you feeling good at the moment, Cancer? The Empress is all four queens, okay? So she's the Queen of Wands. She's feeling like she looks good. She's powerful. She's killing it in work. Okay, and you can be male and show up as the Empress. It means that you are creative, productive, you are attractive. Okay, the Empress attracts abundance, she attracts love, she attracts wealth. So people are viewing you as hot to trot, like someone to be with, okay, because you're powerful, because you're successful, because you're looking fantastic right now. You are magnetic at the moment, okay? And the Empress, yeah, it's very, very beautiful. She's a nurturer. She's the ultimate empath as well. So you could be offering others emotional understanding. You could be, in your feels at the moment, and this is making you extremely attractive, okay? So, yeah, that's a really good. She's the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, very intelligent, very intellectual, the Queen of Cups, emotional, patient, empathetic. Queen of Pentacles, solid provider. Ooh, Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so if this was coming out for the other person, I'd say they're being exposed, but I think you're being exposed for something. So I don't know if you've been lying, cheating, or stealing, but it looks like something that you've been up to is being exposed, because that's what the Seven of Swords reversed is. If it was upright, I'd say you're just lying, cheating, stealing. But the fact it's reversed, it's like you're being exposed. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands reversed and the Five of Swords reversed. So this is a lack of a rebirth, and we're trying to avoid arguments. So I don't know if you were multi-dating or you went back to someone from your past, because with the Ace of Wands, it's different to the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands would be like, I'm starting like to date someone new or starting a relationship with someone brand new. With the Ace of Wands, for me, it's more of a rebirth energy. It's like someone from the past. You could have tried for getting in touch with someone from your past, and it's not gone down as well as what you would have liked. And it could be to do with, I'm not saying like you're a cheater. You could have two-timed someone, or you could have sometimes it's like you're just keeping things from people, and therefore you're a liar because you're omitting truths, or you're holding stuff back, or you're not revealing everything of like who you are. What is that noise? Let's see what comes out for them. Right, so the one that's showing up in your reading has got the Hierophant reversed and the Six of Swords reversed. Okay, so the Hierophant is the major arcana for Taurus. They could be Taurus, or they could have that in their placements. The Hierophant is a teacher, okay? They're no longer a student. They've learnt so many harsh lessons that they are extremely wise now. Okay, they know better than to make mistakes, and they spend their life teaching others so that others can avoid making the same mistakes that they once did. Okay, so with that being reversed, it could be someone who feels like they've acted outside of their better judgment and they're not over it. Okay, like they're holding this. That would be moving on. Okay, just letting sleeping dogs lie, water under the bridge, however you want to put it. This is like, no, I can't move past that. I did something out of my better judgment and I can't move past it. I haven't forgotten. Yeah, I've still got a chip on my shoulder about it. Right, we've got the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. If they were upright, I'd say that someone wants to, they want to create, you know, lasting generational wealth. They want to invest. They want to date with a view to having a family. With those being reversed, it's like someone withdrawing from that kind of dream, that scenario. They don't want that, you know. They might feel foolish for seeing the value in you and then wanting to invest. They may feel like they got really excited about this and shouldn't have, you know, like seen it going all the way and then realize like, why did I even jump to that like scenario. I'm gonna have to put lights on. Gone blooming dark. How late is it? What's the time? 10 to 9. It's just really cloudy, I think. It's probably gonna rain. Been blaming the neighbours, but I think it is the pub in the other direction. Right, let's get another card for them. Tell you what, I'd be pissed off if I was feeling rude. I'd be absolutely fuming. Five of Pentacles upright, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Two of Pentacles. Ooh. Not good. Okay, Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, feeling a lack of abundance, money, time and energy. Ace of Cups reversed, big fat flop. Okay, in terms of like, that would be like, I'm in love. Okay, this is like, not at all. And then Two of Pentacles is the juggler. It's trying to infinitely find balance. Okay, looking for duality, looking for equal investment, looking for, you know, managing priorities and responsibilities. Yeah, I think this person thought I've swung and I've missed with this one. I don't know why I even thought I'd try. But I don't know why they're feeling like that. We've got an urgent message that needs to be delivered. If it was upright, the message is going to be delivered, okay, quickly and maybe aggressively. But with it being reversed, it's like, I really need to say something, but either they're going to do it lightning speed, okay, and it's going to be really crazy and just like they say whatever's on the tip of their tongue in a really dramatic way, or they're not going in the right direction to actually say what they need to say. They're going the other way. They might be backing that horse up, you know, and galloping off away from the situation, like just doing a runner. See, this landed in the challenge position. It's the Three of Cups. Definitely something going on here to do with like deceit. Because the Three of Cups is a card of community, but in a love reading, it tends to be cheating. Like, there's 3 cups instead of 2. You know, instead of 2 people and 2 cups, there's 3 people and 3 cups. We don't need 3, we need 2. This person, I think they wanted it all with you, and I think they feel like you couldn't care less, really. Like you've got it all, you know, you're someone to be with, you're someone to be with, you're like, you're showing up as the Empress, but then you're kind of like running around doing the most, or like you've got all these secrets, or like you never really reveal yourself to them. And then we've got this Ace of Wands reverse, like 5 of Swords reverse, like I want to avoid arguments. So then we're just not talking about it, kind of thing. On your side, it's like heavy swords energy. And then on their side, it's heavy pentacles. So there's like a lack of communication, or like secrets being revealed. And then, you know, on their side, it's like there's a lack of reciprocity, a lack of balance. They don't feel worthy. They don't feel recognised. They don't feel stable. This won't be everyone's story, because not everyone who's a Cancer at the moment is or has been cheating. But it doesn't necessarily mean being cheating, but it's like withholding information or lying about something, having secrets that have been exposed. You could have been multi-dating, and therefore it's not really cheating if you're just dating someone. But to show up as an Empress, you're very established in work. You could be a bill payer, you could have children, you could be a single mum or a single dad. You're very, very abundant, you look good, you know, you're a good person, but there's something, you know, something's come out, and maybe they feel like led on by you or something. Do you know what I mean? Like you've led them on, and then suddenly it's like you don't want an argument, but you don't want a rebirth, or you don't want to be involved with this person again, and then they're just like gutted about that or something. Okay, so we've got someone not delivering an urgent message. We've got 3 of Cups vibes, and then we've got 8 of Swords reversed, 4 of Swords reversed. There's a restless energy. Very, very restless energy. This is refusing to rest and lay down the swords and meditate. Okay, that's a very calm person. They've put down, you know, they're not bearing arms. They've put the swords down. They're meditating. It's just like Joan of Arc. type, and then that when it's upright is someone who's like, they feel trapped, they feel mentally imprisoned by the situation. So now it's like, I'm released from mental entrapment, but I'm very, very restless. And I just feel like they really want to say something, get something off their chest. There's so many swords all over this, swords and pentacles, that it's like, I really hope I haven't lost connection, because it's gone down to 0 people, and last time when that happened it wasn't live anymore. I'm gonna be really pissed off if it's lost connection. I'll finish this one and then I'll turn it off and put it back on, because I just don't want to risk filming like 3 more signs and have like no video for it. Like, let's clarify this. Why have they got the Ace of Cups reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed? Gold digger. In it for what they can get, money hungry, self-serving. That makes sense with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Oh, there is people on. Okay, that's good. Alone, you feel like you were in this situation all by yourself, but it won't be like this forever. This person got screwed over financially. They got massively screwed over. It wasn't true love. Okay, there was a gold digger. That's why they've lost their savings. They feel very, very foolish for getting involved. Maybe it's not the person that you're currently dealing with. Maybe this is a separate energy that's been screwed over. Is that, or it's like you were married to someone, you've got joint, you know, savings, joint assets, and you withdrawn it, or you've kept it. It's like maybe you've been keeping a lot of money separate or something. There's some sort of like deception, deceit on your part. You don't want to argue, you don't want a rebirth. And they feel like betrayed, like financially betrayed. They're very much concerned with Pentacles. Eternal renewal. In the cycle of life, understanding breeds hope for what comes next. Okay, so you could be in a bit of a bitter separation at the moment, and because the Hierophant can also be a marriage card. I think this person's just lost. I think they're like, what is going on with my life at the moment? What's going to happen next for me? And I don't know if it's because they're separating from you, but I don't get any cards that indicate separation other than we've got the Hierophant card reversed on their side. They're thinking about the past, they haven't moved on. We've got Pentacles coming out of a Ten of Pentacles situation, which is joint everything. And you're showing up as an Empress, so that's someone who's very established. I mean, you could well be married, but there isn't the Four of Wands, there isn't the Three of Swords. There isn't the Eight of Cups or the Five of Cups. There's nothing to say endings or, you know, we were together under one roof. So I don't know if you're like very separate energies, but what is all the sword stuff with you? Anyway, you know your situation. Let's clarify why they feel the way that they feel. Whether they're thinking about someone else and dealing with someone else, or whether it's about you. Ooh, that's never come out before. Setting the record straight. Ooh. Oh dear. That looks quite vengeful, that, doesn't it? There's a target in front of that. Setting the record straight. There are things I never got the chance to tell you. It's a bit cryptic, isn't it? It's something to do with lasting generational wealth, savings, assets. This person is being involved with someone who was just after their money. They ended up very lacking, you know, financially after an experience either with you or a previous person, because it says there are things I never got the chance to tell you. Maybe they're in debt, maybe they, you know, maybe they did once, maybe they were once married, maybe they were once in a union with someone or a living situation with someone and they got screwed over financially. It's something to do with that, guys. Like, I can't really tell you any more than that. But they feel like they really, like, fucked up. Like, it was against their best judgment to get involved with that person. Then it really, like, left them, like, down financially. I mean, it takes years to recover from stuff like that, doesn't it? So you would feel foolish. Let's get you some advice, Cancer. Release control. Okay, surrender to the journey. What will be, will be. Things are wending their way. You know, water wends its way through the valley. It negotiates around the hard things. That's kind of what you're doing at the moment. You know what I mean? You're just going to have to find your way. It'll all work out how it's supposed to. Navigate by the stars. Follow your bliss. Okay, you've got to do what makes you happy. Whatever it is that you want, you can have it. Okay? In the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. So if something's really, really difficult, if something's too hard, then just let it go. You know, what falls together is what's meant for you, okay? Discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Okay, so we're not kind of seeing people make mistakes or fuck up or withdraw or chicken out of stuff, get cold feet over the next stage of life or whatever. We're not seeing that and hating on them for it. We're having compassion and we're holding loving space for them because that poor soul, for some reason, you know, is piteous. They deserve our pity because they've been through something that has made them doubt themselves, has made them doubt you, has made them doubt the future. You can hold loving space for people. You don't have to forgive them. You don't have to, reconcile and get back with them. But you can just let it go and be like, well, that's a shame that you weren't able to do that. Or that's a shame that you view me like that. Or, that's sad that didn't work out. But there's plenty out there for me that's supposed to be for me. And it'll happen. View from a place of inner balance. So to do that, you would have to listen to the advice. You'd have to pretend that you're giving advice to someone else that's in your boots. Okay. What would be the advice? What might be the things that you would suggest that could be going on with the other person? Okay. Try a bit of disassociation, and if a friend came to you and said, look, this is a situation that's going on with me and my person, and they've just like totally backed up or done a U-turn on like plans that we had, what would be the advice? Try and disassociate and look at things from a balanced point of view. Because when you're in it, it's too personal, it's too upsetting, so you can't think properly. Sacral chakra, the frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. Okay, so this is all about getting creative, productive, reproductive, feeling excited, feeling passionate, feeling like there's lots to look forward to, so think about what it is that you desire and go for it. Okay. Realization. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. Whoops. Yeah, if you've been feeling angry or resentful or struggling to open up or holding back, just embrace like all of the experiences that life gives you and open up the heart chakra, allow yourself to forgive, to let go, have mercy on people that let us down or don't do what we expected. Okay, it just is what it is. Let's see what you're showing up as, and then I'll get you a timing in case you're about to meet someone new. Ooh, Panther. Right, Panther. That's terrifying, that's I mean, panthers are apex predators. They're very, very strong. There's not a lot that they need to fear, but they do have enemies. Okay. I think this is about going for what you want. What is it that you desire? Go for it, capture it, terrorize it. Take the bull by the horns, like a panther would. Take it by the jugular. Because the right person wants to be taken. They will offer their neck to you. Okay. Bit raunchy, that, isn't it? All right, take care. Oh, hang on. Elk had turned over as well. Now, elk are very mysterious, aren't they? And they hang around in the woods, blending in. The antlers look like branches. Very, very silent. They move with silence. And I feel like a panther does that as well. So I just think this is all about being strategic, moving very, very carefully, and then going for the jugular. I almost feel like that one's hunting that one. You've got two sides to you, Cancer. You've got this calm, watchful demeanour to you, and then you've also got the eye of like the panther, like target locked, you know, ready to pounce. So I think you should channel both of those really, really adeptly. I think this one's dominating at the moment, isn't it? Okay, don't forget to give me a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel, and I'll see you in the next one, Cancer. We're going on to Leo next. Wait, in case you're going to meet someone new, because I don't know, it's a strange vibe between you and this person. When will Cancer meet someone new? Create space for it to happen sooner. Okay, so it does seem like a lot's gone down here. So you might be in your kind of like single, independent energy for a while. And a while doesn't have to be years or months, it can be weeks, but it's the amount of evolution you go through in that time more than anything.